guess first off, a little unusual to have all 5 starters up here. Was that your call, and was there a thought behind that message-wise?
I mean, hopefully some of you guys asked questions that needed to be asked.
We asked about rebounding, one of the things that they brought up too. How much of an issue was that in your mind today?
It was huge. We got pounded on the glass. We had 0 offensive rebounds in the first half. At times during the game, we were non-competitive on the glass.
A couple of the guys, maybe basically all of the guys, said that Mississippi State was the more aggressive team most of the game. That basically they said that's, I'm not sure what the word was, but unacceptable at this point in the season. Were you surprised on a night like tonight that State was clearly more aggressive?
I mean, I wish I could tell you I was surprised, but I wasn't. I think, these last 2 games, the 4 halves we played on the road, fortunate to win those games, but I would agree with the players if they said they weren't the most aggressive team tonight. I give Mississippi State credit. Got good coach, good players. I thought 5 was the difference in the game. You look at his plus minus, winning basketball. You look at the stat sheet on us. We have 1 guy that had a positive plus minus today. We got some good minutes from Mikel off the bench, but college basketball is a player's game, and you gotta have guys show up to play. Ultimately, the coach, where the coach fits in, is his responsibility is to get the guys ready to play. So I want to apologize to all the fans that drove into Oxford today to watch this rivalry. We did our best to explain to the guys how important this game was, and we obviously didn't get it done.
John said since really that second half of the Kentucky game has kind of been a decline downhill, and he characterized it as complacency. Either rise, is that a fair characterization since that half?
I mean, if complacency is a part of this, then we've got some guys that need to do some real soul searching. I mean, complacent for what? Like, what have we done that allows us to be complacent?
Chris, is it an oversimplification to say that they just played with more of a sense of urgency than you guys do? Is that?
I think it's a fair statement. It's hard for me as the coach to say that, but it's exactly what I told the guys after the game. Victory's going to favor the team that's more aggressive. And this time of year, in the SEC, you're supposed to see 2 aggressive teams going at it, and then the victory will favor the team with the fewest mistakes once guys show up to fight. I thought for a lot of the game, we weren't a part of the aggressiveness fight. So, when you look at that, that's what rebounding is. That's what finishing around the basket, demanding that the refs call the fouls. I just thought we had a lot of softness to us today. That's not easy for me to say as the coach, because one thing we pride ourselves in, we're not going to win every game, but we do have an objective that we're not going to put an effort out there like I thought we put out there today. And again, not taking anything away from Mississippi State. They're obviously, you can tell their backs are against the wall. They're chasing wins here down the stretch in mid-February. Thought they have great role definition on their team. I've already mentioned 5. It's just a winner. I don't care what the stat line says. Just look at the final number, which you guys hit plus what?
22.
Yeah, I felt it when I was out there. It's a winning player. For us, again, who brought their A game today for us. And again, I'm not sitting there throwing the players under the bus too. We coached the team, our staff. We're all in this together. The team obviously wasn't well coached today, and the players didn't perform at the level it's going to take to beat a team that's very hungry right now.
Chris, you